mankind. The mutants and the traitors. Oh. That'll do. Let's get going. Let's get in there and see what we can do, Imperial brothers and sisters. We're on the trail of another Inquisitor Klosterheim. Let's see where this takes us, shall we, brothers and sisters? Found to be traitors and heretics from the ship. From itself.
Inquisitor, Lord Klosterheim is heading toward an area marked as forbidden. It is cut off from the dominion of the machine spirit.
I'm on my way. I also need an explanation as to why anyone would tamper with the machine spirit in such an irregular way.
Although the chances are infinitesimal, complex machinery may be vulnerable to the corruption of chaos. For some reason, Uther Tiberius wanted to reduce even that small chance to zero.
I want to know more about that.
Let's move. We need to get to Klosterheim as soon as possible. So let's move out.
I have analyzed the records of my community. The administrative threads in the digital marginalia indicate that Uther Tiberius used an incorruptible soul of the machine.
But that is impossible. Unless you sacrifice someone who fought off a demon and became immune to corruption.
Agreed. Subject would be a former demon host.
Is that even...
I covered 136 sects within the Adeptus Mechanicus, which would start a doctrinal purge based solely on such a notion. But my sect has always believed in digital martyrdom. I consider this machine spirit a miracle.
Now that you have access to the media, I want you to find all records of demon hosts on the Martyr.
Inquisitor, I've just completed my diagnostic meditations and reviewed the data. We can safely rule out the infection as the cause of your hallucinations.
Then what is it?
My theory is that the visions might be residual memories, leaking through a hasty mind scrub. They could have been triggered by certain phrases or events.
That's nonsense. Stop obsessing about my mental condition.
As you command, Inquisitor.
Looting.
For the Emperor. Let's move out and clear the area. I want to check with my own eyes. In the Emperor we trust.
Inquisitor, as per your request, I have scoured the classified data looms on this deck. I think you ought to know that all research sanctums on this deck were assigned for demon-post experiments for decades.
What? Luther Tiberius was creating demons?
The sheer number of subjects implies that he was trying to create a whole army of them.
Luther Tiberius condemned a whole army to eternal suffering?
Note that the attached confession scrolls clearly prove that most subjects were volunteers. They wanted to be filled with unholy essence, then fight the taint and return, immune to the chaos.
That is insane.
I cannot comment on that. I mentioned that the survival rate was deemed too low, and the project was abandoned.
After decades of torture, he took...
Any progress, Inquisitor?
Looks like I'm closing in on Klosterheim. He may have an agenda. He is culling the filth.
Okay, this is a lot. Right. We'll sort all that out when we get off the ship. Let's move.
I'm in the research cloister, Tech Priest.
Incorrect. You are only approaching the gate of the research cloister, currently under quarantine.
By the Emperor, you must be the most pedantic specialist I've ever had in my retinue.
Comment filed away for later evaluation. Proceed to the gate, Inquisitor.
He's not wrong, he's been a bit pedantic. If you don't know what the word means, go and look it up in a dictionary. What the hell?
I found the remains of a dead Tech Priest.
I suspect he is the one responsible for overriding the local systems. Search the body for additional information, Inquisitor. Inquisitor.
Looks like we found it.
Sigma 7 Omega 3 5 Alpha.
Interesting. The machine spirit is trying to communicate with us again. That is the emergency code for the lockdown protocols. The research cloister has been quarantined. You might not be able to leave if you enter.
I should return to my ship then and make preparations before I enter that area.
Well, that's our mission done. Let's head back to the ship. What about the ship? Sorry, equipment out, then we'll get back into the fight again. Let's see. Okay. And this is 50. So we have 2 more videos left, and then that is it for this series of this game. To play in the near future, but you never know. I might even go back to playing SnowRunner. Okay. Right. Oh god, there's everything in there. Oh, we shall sell everything to the good captain here. Alright, that's it. Let's get back into it. Let's go. Uther's laboratory. I'll take it that that is supposed to be an Adeptus Astartes by the looks of the armor. It's either an Adeptus Astartes or a guardsman. It's too sparky saying that. The body looks too big to be a guardsman. But I could be wrong.
I've obtained the quarantine logs, Inquisitor. The research cloister has been sealed off on account of demonic infestation. You won't be able to leave the facility until it is secure.
Trust me, it will be secured soon.
Let's move. by the Emperor. That's the Adeptus Astartes.
Demonic infestation in effect. Subject 872K has breached containment protocols. Area in lockdown.
Reloading.
Has breached containment protocols. Area in lockdown.
Let's move. Let's move.
Subject 872K has breached containment protocols. Area in lockdown.
Reloading.
Demonic infestation in effect. Subject 872K has breached containment protocols. Area in lockdown.
Let's move.
Demonic infestation in effect. Subject 872K has breached containment protocols. Area.
You really didn't remember anything, did you? Something is coming back, but it's unclear. I underwent a mind. You sacrificed yourself, but not in the way that I'd expected. Who are you? Who am I? You used to be my mentor. You were an Inquisitor in pursuit of the greatest secret of the Caligari sector. The research of Uther Tiberius. I guess I didn't find it.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be standing here.
You got close. And you got careless. You made questionable choices that attracted the attention of first the Conclave, then the Grey Knights.
And there is no escaping from the secret protectors of the Imperium. Only death absolves, right?
So that was your plan. You sacrificed your former self.
And I have returned as someone else.
You told me to take on your mantle, and I obeyed. Through pain and fire, I hunted relentlessly for the Martyr. I did what you told me. I fought, investigated, made pacts and broke them when I had to. And when the warp spat out Uther's floating fortress monastery, I was ready to find it.
And my path eventually led to the Martyr as well.
It cannot be a coincidence. Only the Emperor's will, because you found me now when I'm so very close to finding Uther's greatest secret.
We must talk about this, but first we purge this area. I'm ready for the sacrifice it takes, and should my plan succeed, we might meet again one day.
Yes. Me and Uther Tiberius.
Wanted to create an army of former demon hosts. He sacrificed countless lives, sentenced them to damnation, only to make a handful survive and remain chaos. I think I know what the same person anymore.
I pray to the Emperor that you
Ready?
Time to purge the unclean, Inquisitor. Side by side, like we used to.
Ah, shite. I just died? No, I'm back up. Whew. It's alright then. Thought I died. There we go. That nest is gone. Now I'm literally trying to stay away from that thing. Just until... There. Now it's time to get rid of this thing.
Detected. Lockdown deactivated.
Good work. Tell me, Closter High, did you miss all this?
I refuse to burden myself with redundant thoughts and emotions. But I admit, it was a satisfactory experience to fight that battle together. The research cloister is connected to Uther's inner sanctum. That is where Uther secreted away his most treasured research. Are you ready to enter?
I need to return to my retinue first and make the necessary preparations.
I'm not going to your ship. Trust me. Where would I go? I will meet you here when you return.
Hello there, welcome to the stream. As you can see, I'm playing Inquisitor Martyr. Alright, let's get back into this. Let's go into the inner sanctum. This is gonna cause some hell. It's also gonna be a lot of fun.
sanctum?
This is the Genitorium that powers the various dissection chapels and the laboratoriums in the sanctum. But we are close. I need to know something, Inquisitor. How did you find the Martyr? Were you looking for me?
I wasn't even aware of your existence, remember? I was sent here to distress signal.
It must have been the will of the Emperor then. I am aware of that signal. It was activated by the rebels during the inner strife against Tiberius. It only transmits from time to time, in strange bursts.
And this is strange. Let's go.
What's the sigil on the wall? It resembles a demonic mark fused with Xenos and Imperial symbols.
Uther called them Empyrean seals. He studied forbidden summoning rites and the arcane machines of his civilization, and combined them with sanctioned practices. The seals trap the essence of destroyed demons, so they can't get back to the warp to reform.
Uther wanted to conceal the existence of his secret weapon, even from the minions of chaos. I feel far too close to heresy.
What are you talking about? We must fight fire with fire. You taught me that.
And I am not the same person anymore.
What the? 1 second, everyone. One sec, everyone. So, I'll quickly start this out and I'll be back to you. Right, and I'm back. Let's go.
You are the same. It is disturbing. If it's any consolation, you were right on top. Uther's revealed the secret that could have changed the
You've learned the nature of this.
Indeed. It's a weapon with immense powers.
found some very old human remains here. They belonged to the crew of the Martyr.
When Uther's followers turned against him, the monastery was consumed by war. It crippled the ship eventually.
Have you ever discovered the truth about Uther's secret weapon?
I have only heard rumors. The real answer lies here. I know
sunlight.
combat skills have become even more praiseworthy, Inquisitor. You might have changed, but your perspective on our eternal crusade certainly hasn't. The inner sanctum is cut off from the rest of the ship, making it a black site. Even the machine spirit doesn't have eyes or ears there.
How do we get through the stasis field?
I've seen similar security systems on the ship. The status field must be deactivated using 2 different terminals in different places at the same time.
Tiberius was indeed quite protective of his secrets.
Proceed to the first cogitator. It must be close. I'll find the other one.
All the way back near the beginning. What? This is gonna be fun.
How are you faring, Klosterheim?
I've met some resistance. The Genitorium seems to be populated by a degenerate tribe.
Approaching the terminal that will deactivate the station.
I'm having some problems with the feral tribes, but I'm fast.
Right, let's get into this, shall we?
to deactivate the stasis field. Are you ready?
I'm under heavy fire, but I can access this terminal. Proceed.
The stasis field is down. Head back here.
I can't. The savages are bringing in some demonic reinforcements. I must retreat and find another way back. Proceed into the inner sanctum. I'll catch up with you.
Right then, everybody. I'm sorry to say, I'm going to have to leave this here. Let's get back to the ship. Well, looks like I'll be doing this tomorrow. Right then, everybody, I'm going to have to leave this here. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And if you have, don't forget, leave a like. Comment under the video what games you think I should do on the channel. Also, press the bell notification button for any videos I may do in the near future. And also, check out my Twitch channel, which is down in the comment section below. And I shall see you all out. Back on the battlefield, purging for the Emperor.